Let me bring this around here. We're coming at you live, that's about 5 the square. Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus.
Welcome back to Drop Dice, Internet's favorite D&D podcast.
Might be true someday.
Yeah.
Thank you to our sponsors, VB Health and FanRoll.
We're doing it early. We're bringing in the energy.
Link in the description for 10% off at both sites.
The Kenergy.
Different link for both sites, though,
Yes.
to make it easier.
There are 2 sites,
Yes. 2 links.
Yeah, 2 links, 2 sites,
2 opportunities,
2 opportunities to
One
support your
chance.
favorite podcast.
2 promo codes.
Yeah. Anyway.
2? No, I'm just kidding.
Picking up where we left off, the party is again reunited. Gregor has come back and scooped the party, and they are now, with the help of Jurgen, because they weren't able to teleport all of the kids and the whole party.
Yeah.
But you are all back in Albion.
Yes.
The sun is setting. It has been a calm, chill evening. The world is on fire. Gregor's life is crumbling around him.
Yes.
Right.
And
right.
Yes.
that's about where we're
Also,
at.
when should I bring up that I got a fucking text from Susan?
I will let you know.
Okay.
I'm also still waiting on a text.
Bro, like IRL, the first thing I saw when I woke up this morning was a text like, Will hit me up. What's up? And it like, oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
But anyway, so we're back at Albion. I already gave the party the lowdown on the orc thing. I've alerted the security team. So I think my next move, the responsible thing to do is I'm gonna finish up this trench. So I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna get the shovel out.
Okay. Do we want to introduce ourselves
Rat.
before you start
guess.
doing
That's true. That's true. So
Maybe.
I'm just jumping right in. I'm fucking stressed.
This is Zach, digger of trenches.
Yeah. All right. Well, I am Fig playing Kronky Nator, fighter / sorcerer, flavored warlock, chaos agent of Zinch,
What's up?
adopter of orphans, seller of said orphan souls, all around great guy.
I'm Ben. I play Ak, the monk warlock, agent of Ulrich,
Oh yeah, dude.
the one true god.
Go off.
And just, I mean,
Nah.
it's a pantheon, but Ulrich is the one true god.
He's a god,
He's the goat.
Yeah, the one true one.
allegedly.
If
Yeah.
one god's got the strap,
It's Ulrich.
Probably not.
He's got 2 wolves in him.
they're both.
Yeah, but does he have the
Okay.
dog in him?
No, I don't think Magnus is gay.
I'm Alec
Oh.
playing Jurgen, the high elf wizard. Party's Google.
Yes. Jay Ergen.
Master of pockets. Zach Grigor, Black Wolf Midnight Champion of Ulrich, Bulwark Against the Terror, and Ruiner of Yards.
True. All accurate.
That was the most accurate yet, actually. Cindy playing Fargrim, Dwarf Slayer. Just literally trying to hang on with every thread. Getting through to try to fight this stinking god. I'm so
Yeah.
excited. I'm just ready to get there.
So excited.
I was so excited.
Fair enough. So yeah, Gregor, you're gonna go out and just keep digging that trench.
Yeah, we're gonna finish that up. We're gonna shore up these defenses.
Okay.
Also, because I just it's therapeutic at this point. Because yeah, I saw. I thought I buttoned up that village. Turns out not how it happened. Kind of coming to terms with that. We got a potential threat to the children, which
Yeah.
I'm super not about.
Cherubs.
And then Gregor doesn't even know about the other stuff going on, but like
That's coming.
that's gonna ruin him for sure.
Life's going to get real hard real quick.
It's been hard. Like this,
Stay hard.
we just
Stay hard.
GL moment
hard.
of the week.
Yeah.
Just
I- This is gonna be a contested week. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
big week.
Big week.
Ak's having a great time.
Because Kronk, you
As he
also
should.
got a
I haven't
message.
received it yet.
No, you previously on the pod you did receive one from
Last time
Elian,
on Dragon Ball Z.
letting you know that they found Yzma's journal
Oh, yeah,
and that
I got that.
stuff's kicking off in Matorka.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do.
A lot of fires to put out, and I'm gonna be real. I don't think we're gonna be able to do all of them.
No.
Like we're gonna take smells.
No,
maybe
we'll be
we-
fine.
Wow.
Maybe we should put
That's-
ourselves first and just
We
take a
don't-
vacation.
We split
Zach,
the party.
hold
Go
on.
back to Sartosa.
This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do.
Zach, we don't take L's though.
This is what we're gonna do.
We don't take L's.
I love Jurgen's energy. We're gonna do the Ted Cruz strategy where everything's going to shit. I'm going
on vacation.
I'm going
Go to
to
Mexico.
Mexico.
We do
Go to
have
an
a B
all-inclusive.
team.
Guys, we have 5 party members, 5 work days in the week. We split it up. One person comes over. We all go our separate ways. And then we have a Monday through Friday where everyone's doing their own thing.
See, that's what we need to do, is split the party.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Everybody go take a city.
No.
Yep.
I don't have the charisma for this.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you, like, no.
Anyways,
Should have took that
so-
fucking crown.
Probably.
Gregor,
Crazy.
you are digging your trench. As previously stated, there's about 4 inches of water in the
Yeah,
bottom of this
good.
trench.
Yeah.
Does that impact
No.
anything at all? You're not okay. Cool.
I'm gonna
So you're
watch
just out
him.
digging.
I'm gonna watch him dig this
I'm gonna
trench.
dig a water sump.
Okay.
It's tactical.
Okay.
Truly.
I thought we wanted the moat.
So we're all on Albion, right?
You are all back in
Just double
Albion.
checking.
Ack, the air smells familiar.
Nice. Can I? Are the shop people here?
Oh,
Yeah,
the
there's some-
caravan.
The caravan people. in
Yeah.
here.
Can I? Is there anybody like selling jewels and stuff?
Kronk.
Let me check.
What
Keeper of
shops
the
are here?
I
Caravanier.
gotta see. I gotta see. Hold on.
I love that I can trust you to handle this.
You can't.
He's lying the whole time.
Dude, crazy. This one guy's here. He's got 3 of these super specific elite magical items.
Yeah.
He has exactly the item we're looking for.
Okay, I'm gonna get that resolved. We'll move on to something
And he's
else.
selling it for
Right,
5
yeah.
gold. This
Somebody-
is crazy.
Just giving them away. Please, someone take it.
It's a flash sale.
It's just a literal nuke.
Yeah.
Big summer blowout.
Yeah, an actual like says like Department of U.S. DoD on the side of it. Like,
Hey, Amber, how many firebolts would it take to turn all the water in our trench into steam?
you trying to sauna your boy? Because I kind of need a schwitz.
We're going to clean them off.
I would say probably it would take you probably an hour of firing them constantly.
Jesus.
Sounds exhausting. You better grab a shovel and get
It's
down
a
here.
cantrip, so I think I can just do that indefinitely.
You can, but like that's you flicking your fingers every 6 seconds for an hour.
You're about to get carpal tunnel, my guy.
just snapping.
But again, snapping every 6 seconds for an hour.
I can do it every 1 second. Like
Have you
No,
seen?
it's every 6
Have you
seconds, every
seen
action.
Full Metal Alchemist by chance?
Oh yeah.
I started it.
with
I honestly
fucking-
didn't like it that much.
Okay, that's
we can go
hot.
over that later. Hot take.
that's
We're
a
gonna
hot
ignore
take.
that because that will derail the entire. Yeah, Mustang at the end, just like
Yeah. That's a great scene.
That's so good.
it's the best. Yeah,
Iconic.
Is anybody else doing anything?
I need to learn that. How long will it take me to learn that spell? Like in reality, because we got that one spell that I need to copy into my own book.
I think it's like an hour you have to spend in
It's-
in game.
Let me double check.
It's a 3rd level, the non-detection 3rd level. So I have 20 levels worth of spell materials, so I'd be down to 17. But I just need to know how long it would take for me to plagiarize this into my own book.
That's funny.
We're doing
For
the
each
Harvard
level,
special.
It takes 2 hours and 50 gold of supplies.
I got
How many hours?
2 hours per level of spell.
So 6
It'd be 6
hours.
hours.
Okay. So, I mean, I think I'll just wait until tonight then, because since I'm an elf, I only need half the sleep everyone else does. So as long as I go to bed early.
Yeah, it is getting to be like late afternoon by the time you guys get back to Albion and with the time changes. Yeah, I'd say it's probably like 6 p.m. Sun's starting to get a little bit low.
If no one else does anything interesting, I'll just do that.
Okay, you're just gonna post.
What about
up.
my steam bath, guy?
I've been doing that for the last hour.
Fucking wrist killing.
Gregor? Do you get out of the moat before it starts steaming away in it?
No.
No, definitely not, dude. I'm shit.
Well, no, because if I'm steaming down here and he's standing down here, wouldn't the steam dissipate and the water would just continue to run towards me? So Gregor wouldn't get cooked like a lobster. The water would just flow in my direction.
I say yes. It's still pretty muddy in the bottom. Then, if you're only doing like one area and you're not like walking around doing it, but
I mean, water goes to the lowest point. It's like if I make this water disappear, the other water.
How do we
would
do
just...
this so I get these heat shock proteins?
I mean, you could ask Jurgen nicely.
Just fucking
No.
sauna me up, dog.
Why are you naked?
Why are you green?
What spell should I get rid? I don't know what I want to get rid
Oh
of.
yeah, he hasn't seen
That's
the
a
helmet
no.
list yet.
No.
Oh, true.
I'm gonna get rid of Globe of Invulnerability because I haven't fucking used it yet.
So keep it in your spell book. Just get rid of it as a
Yeah.
prepared. Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay, guys.
What?
What shops are here?
Big hype.
Yep.
I actually rolled a 99
Let's
for
go.
one of the 4, which is a legendary merchant,
Woo!
which is a 97 to 100. So, haha. So we have
Mordekainen himself.
yeah, we've got a seller of thieving supplies.
Oh,
We have a seller of food and animal parts.
okay.
A seller of animals, so mounts or pets. And then for the legendary one, I rolled a 1 on a d12. So we have an astral traveler who carries multiversal wares.
Excuse me.
So
Amber on the spot
someone
like
has
that.
deigned to visit our encampment in these trying times.
Jurgen walking out of the house, literally just like,
It's the black dude meme. It's like looking around the corner.
y'all got any tuning forks?
Y'all got any more? The crack addict.
got any
What
more
was that?
reports?
Key and Peele.
No, it's
Y'all
Dave
got any-
Chappelle.
Oh, Dave Chappelle.
We got the DM over here like, why do I let you guys do this?
For real.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I can totally trust you. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. For
But
sure.
Amber,
Yes.
would anybody out there be selling any sort of tools I could use for Scrimshaw since we got that book and everything? I don't know how to do magical Scrimshaw.
What was the first one you read off again?
Thieves
tools, people.
Thieves
You could-
supplies.
Maybe like repurpose one of the thieves tools, but you'd definitely be looking for more of like you want like artisans
Artisan, yeah.
tools.
Yeah, because jewelry tools are like a thing you can get.
Yes.
Which I think I was asking you about before on which tools I could, because I have thieves tools and I have tinkerer's tools. So whatever tools I might be able to get from these guys that could, even if they're like not the greatest, I would also like to approach the guy who sells animal parts.
I would say jeweler's tools would make the most sense for this.
Yeah.
You could probably make it work with like a wood carver's tools.
Okay.
But jeweler specifically is what you'd be looking for.
Okay.
Sorry.
And unfortunately the thief, like he has like little knives that you could like try to do it with, but it wouldn't be like as ergonomic. It would be harder to do.
Okay. Well, I'll wait till we go to like a big city or something, and I'll try and pick them up there. I will go up to the guy who sells animal parts. And hi.
Hello, you.
Hello.
Are you looking to join my menagerie? by
No, I'm
chance? He
act-
says
why
with like a hand behind him with like a little like canvas sack, just like slowly bringing it.
That's
to the
fucked up.
front.
Axe getting kidnapped by Danny DeVito in the Wind
Yes.
Circus movie.
You're
Yes.
weirdly not the first person to ask that, but no.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
I have so much meat that you could eat.
Oh, shit.
That's tempting.
Oh God,
Oh, fuck.
But put that sack down before I take your hand.
we're losing him.
So you sell animal parts?
I do, and animals themselves.
Do you got any bones?
Yes, I do a lot of butchery, so I've got bones. What kind of bones? You looking for like a tomahawk steak? What's
Just the bones. I mean,
the
I guess I'll take the steak too, but like,
So you're really gonna turn on Tomahawk? Because that sounds lit.
yeah,
dude.
I'll take
It's $100 cut.
I'll take that, but like, also bones, just like straight up bones,
just straight up bones?
just straight up bones.
Absolutely, I can sell you bones. You're gonna need to give me a little bit to go get them from the back of my wagon, but
Okay.
of course I've got bones.
I would like some, please.
What kind of bones?
What do you got? I'll just take them all.
Oh, all of them? Okay. And one tomahawk, two. How many? tomahawks?
This many, and I hold up my hand.
The hand that's
Missing fingers. Yeah,
So that's 3.
yeah.
Absolutely. He's gonna like pull out some like parchment paper and wrap it all up nicely with like a little sprig of rosemary.
Okay.
So for this and all of the bones, can I ask what you're using the bones for?
I'm learning Scramshaw.
An interesting game. All right.
Yeah, and I need bones to practice.
Well, let's see. These are a gold a piece for the meat, and then for for the bones be another 20 gold for all of the bones.
Okay. I'll give him the gold.
Okay. That's 23 gold.
Okay.
Cool. Give me one moment to get you the bones.
Okay,
Looks
and
like
you can leave one of those unwrapped.
Oh, one of the tomahawks?
Yeah.
Okay. He leaves it unwrapped on the counter and goes out back to the little like butchering area behind the stable,
Nice.
where he has previously just discarded all of the bones from his butchering.
Nice.
Oh, and there's like a little refuse pit. He just kind of scoops them all out into a little like into I guess a basket. There's a lot of bones. This is like
I'd like to think that if he just finished butchering, they still have meat kind of left on there
Yes.
because they haven't been like fully cleaned.
yeah. I mean they've been sitting out for a little bit, so like there
Ah.
some like bugs and stuff may have gotten into them. And he's like, honestly, do you have there's like an entire cow's worth of bones out here.
Okay.
If you have your own method of transporting
Yeah,
it.
I'll just start putting stuff into my bag of holding.
Okay. Yeah. So he gives you it's about 1 chicken's worth of chicken bones, 2 goats worth of bones, and an entire cow's worth of bones.
Is that empiric
Yo,
units
that's
or?
for 23 gold. That's a steal, my
That's
guy.
decent. That's decent.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy was literally gonna throw him away. So this is just,
Correct.
Yes. I mean, he thinks he's ripping you off. You think you're getting a steal.
Yeah, X really doesn't have a concept of like how gold works yet.
and we're kind of loaded. so-
Ak has way more than he knows what to do with. So
I mean, yeah, dude. Like we have thousands of gold, which most people will go their whole life and never see like a gold.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, like a gold is like a month's salary for like the common person.
Then why do I feel so poor?
Because you have expensive taste.
because this fucking economy is in shambles.
I'm a high
my
elf.
God.
So it's one chicken skeleton, 1 goat skeleton, 1
Two
cow,
goat
2
skeletons.
goat skeletons, and 1 cow skeleton.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Hot
The
damn.
femur's
bro.
bigger than Eck.
Where are you
I
storing this?
will say your bag of holding is getting
It should be pretty full.
pretty
God, bro.
full.
It was I mean, it wasn't full, but it's getting there now.
I can't wait until Ack turns around and becomes a necromancer and surprise, he's got
I'm gonna be
3,000
carving these
skeletons of.
That'd be kind of lit.
Jack has no idea about the scrimshaw thing, but he wants to try it, and he doesn't know if you have to treat the bones or not, so he's just buying bones.
Well, luckily, if you leave them in the bag of holding long enough, they will get cleaned.
Nice.
Perfect.
That's crazy.
Fargrim is gonna take out a little lawn chair.
Yep.
Sit right on there.
There's some actually very comfortable patio furniture.
Yeah.
Still
I bet.
left
I mean,
out
it's
from the
Kronk's place, you know.
original digging of the trench.
So I'm
Put the
gonna
furniture
take out one of my bags of nuts and my decanter of endless mead and just watch Gregor just get steamed.
Okay, guys, heat shock protein. So I'm actually recovering while I'm exerting due to the lack of inflammation.
Yeah, but also might pass out from
I don't do
heat
that.
exhaustion or
Salt mental.
Luckily, the rest, like it's not chilly, but it's not hot out. It's maybe like low 60s.
April 25th.
Yeah.
Too hot, not too cold.
Yeah. Perfect.
Can I talk to the magic vendor, the one who sells like demiplanes?
Of course. You see, just kind of lounging by his wagon, very like dark blue robes with like stars and moons embroidered on them, giant floppy hat.
Of course.
Smoking.
That's how you
Powerful.
know. That's how you know.
Smoke rings
can't
are
fake
forming.
that.
It's smoke rings, and it's like a little dragon that like flies through the smoke ring.
That's cool as shit.
Cool. It's Gandalf.
It's Tom. Who's the one?
Tom Bombadil,
Tom Bombadil.
the most powerful but most useless character of fucking all time.
Hey man, he loved his wife.
Tom
We can
Bombadil.
stand him for that. But yeah, just like leading boots up, little fire in front of him at the back of his wagon. And as you look at the wagon, every time you look at it, it looks a little different. Like it was a standard covered wagon, and then it's like a little like rickety cart, and then
It's flickering.
It's flickering, yeah.
That's so cool.
So I'm gonna walk up to this dude and, hey there, hi.
Greetings.
So I heard you might have some tuning forks.
Tuning forks, looking to expand your horizons beyond this realm, huh?
Of course. Or if you have any like pocket realm material, like if you have like just a little private pocket realm that would be purchasable. I don't know. Maybe it's an item that lets me get there, or maybe it's
Oh, you're looking to establish your own demi-plane, huh?
yes.
Jurgen actively edging during this conversation.
Hey,
I'm gonna be honest, dude. I hate that.
I don't like that.
You did this to us.
No.
My coats are sweating.
I regret. I regret a lot of things.
You're
that
welcome.
being one.
You should.
You gotta live with your sins, buddy.
So do I.
For property on a demi-plane, do you care which planes it's near on the grand alignment?
I mean, preferably it'd be on the nicer part of the neighborhood. Like, I'm not likely to turn into a mushroom while I'm in my living room, or, Skaven dudes aren't going to come raid my pantry. But, I'm
Wants
you
a
had
nice
to pick-
gentrified realm.
Law? Law or chaos?
law.
Good or evil?
I mean, good.
I will warn you, real estate near Mount Celestia is quite expensive this time of the year.
We don't have to go all the way to Mount Celestia. You can take me out to more like the boondocks, like
suburbs.
Sigmar's Plain, or
Oh, I'm aware. I'm just saying because it's in that neighborhood, it gets a little expensive. I'm sure you understand. Everyone's trying to develop.
oh, totally.
It's a seller's market.
Can I get one to Ulrich's plane and bomb that instead?
Got his ass.
Is Kronk there?
Kronk's like, oh, I'm gonna hand you a blank check.
I will pay you anything.
For access to a demi-plane, let me see. He's gonna pull out a little wallet, and as he flips through it, it's gonna have keys in it.
Yes.
He's gonna pull out
Yes.
How many keys?
one.
Yes.
It's hard to tell because every time it looks like it only has 2 or 3 pages, and it's like a spiral bound notebook.
Okay.
Where it just kind of flips in a circle, but every time he flips it, it's a different key.
I want to be him.
Dad?
Teach me.
If you'll follow me, and he's gonna take this key. It's large. It's very ornate, old timey key. Black with a kind of a coppery finish on the end, and a little star-shaped jewel hanging off.
All right, I'm just gonna stop you right there. Before we go in this awesome portal, I know it's gonna be super cool, and I'm just gonna blue by myself because I'm sure I can't afford it. What kind of price are we talking about a fantastic key like this?
Well, for the key itself.
Well, I mean, for
part
the
of the
demi
deal.
plane.
Yes.
I mean,
You know what I want.
Or you seem like a man on a budget. So I'm
Man, he called you a broke bitch.
I'm young, damn it.
I'm
Look at my party.
operating under the assumption that you're looking for location more than you're looking for size. Is this accurate? If you had to pick, would you rather have land? Would you rather accoutrement? Or would you rather location?
Full stop.
Does size matter?
I, Alec, don't know what accoutrement means.
Do you want it to be fancy? How updated do you want it to be?
Accoutrement.
I mean, I'd like it to be like,
What about a
Medium?
75?
Oh man, about to get a demi plane
I
to
mean,
West Dallas.
I guess I want one. It would come down to price ultimately on what I can afford, but I would
That's
prefer to
why
have
I'm wondering.
I'd prefer to have a smaller one that's not going to have Skaven in my backyard than a bigger one where random bullshit's gonna pop in because reasons.
This might just be the demi plane for you.
Oh no.
We're turning into HTV House Hunters.
Yes.
Here we
my
have
demi plane.
we have Jurgen, an unemployed scholar with a budget of $5 million.
Yes.
Collects butterflies part time on the astral plane.
I fucking
80
hate
million gold.
it.
Is that what he's saying?
No. That's just
I was like, holy.
I'm gonna have to kill this man.
Get this man off my property. I can't afford him.
So he's gonna put the key in and twist it, and as he twists it, this shimmering doorway appears, and he walks through. You see, it's interesting. In the far distance, you see a glorious mountain crowned with bright sunlit clouds. It's snow-capped. It's beautiful. Maybe there's some little tiny specks that are birds or cherubim or angels flying around it, but way in the distance.
I don't trust him.
You're not here, Ak.
It's this.
Because I fucking trust him.
It's maybe in total an acre of land and a little shack on it.
So just to be clear, in the astral planes, and this isn't me talking to him. This is Alec.
Yeah.
I always imagined it being like this little floating rock just in space, like not necessarily like part of a world. Like you wouldn't buy like this house in West Dallas. Like it would just be like its own little,
Yes. It's
like little pocket.
it's kind of like its own little like bubble of reality.
Okay, and so that's just the wallpaper.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
There we go.
But can that wallpaper like drop? Can it be?
Can he change the wallpaper?
Can we break down
Is
barriers?
it customizable?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, could it be then like at one point in time, if the wallpaper drops, reabsorb into whatever world that
I mean,
astral plane
That
was
would
a
be
part?
like
the planes.
cataclysmic. Like if the magic that supports it dies,
saying
then
there's a-
yes.
There'd be an entire world
But,
dying.
I mean, the planes
But
are
yeah.
functional worlds.
Yeah.
I think we
So
could do it.
this is a demi plane, which it is possible to destroy a demi plane, but that's like end campaign type levels of shenanigans.
You'd
Like,
have to
that's-
really
like
piss off someone
Strahd-
very strong.
I mean,
Strahd
like,
lives in a demi-plane.
like you mean
Yeah.
like the people we're gonna go fight?
Yeah.
They're not gonna fuck with my real estate.
They might.
They might, dude.
Allegedly.
Because you probably overestimated the value of that shack by like 80 grand, and they're coming for you, dog.
The IRS saw that you didn't put this on your tax forms.
The Matorkin IRS.
It's not the largest, as I'm sure you can see. It needs some love and a little bit of updating, but you know, it's a demi plane. It's in a lovely neighborhood. You're not
Fixer
too
upper.
far from Mount Celestia.
love it.
In cosmic scales, obviously that's not actually Mount
Yes.
Celestia, but in cosmic scales, you're
In the safer part of the neighborhood.
you're in a good neighborhood. You're in the You're near the plains.
Do I
of
trust him?
order and
I'm just
chaos.
waiting for
Roll
the
insight.
price
Insight,
right now.
nerd.
I just want to know how much this is gonna be.
I got a 12.
There's no way homies afford
There's
it.
no way.
He honestly,
He's telling the truth.
of all of the wizards, this is like the most wizardy wizard you've ever met. You trust this man with your
Would
life.
he lie to you?
I trust him, but I don't know if I trust Amber.
They're one and the same.
With a man with a hat that floopy lie to you?
Would a man with keys like that lie to you?
Big hat energy.
You know what they say? The more keys, the more powerful the man.
True.
It had a chain on it. The key had a chain.
You look like an aspiring wizard, and this I will say, this is a beautiful piece of property to build your first tower on.
It's
Since
a
you
starter demi-plane.
Grand
Since you
starter
do
tower.
seem to be starting out, I could let this go for 40,000 gold.
You got one a little smaller?
Beautiful.
See, this is the part where you ask about
Smaller than an
their,
acre.
like federal loans and everything
Now,
like
what's the
that.
APR on this?
Yeah.
You got a first time homeowner?
Can we get an inspector
Yep,
in real
yep, yep.
quick?
He's a veteran. What about
Yeah.
that? Like his home loan.
Do you have maybe one a little bit less nicer neighborhood, maybe closer to like the Elven ancestral homeworld,
That's nice.
or
That's gonna be nicer.
Closer.
nicer than
They're snooty.
Mount Celestia?
I mean, I'm just saying you're
they're
going closer.
snooty over there.
Yeah.
I
I'd say-
imagine, I imagine
I
Mount
mean, he might
Celestia
help.
being like
you might get like a
the top.
like a I'm an elf, you're an elf, like a discount, like a.
This guy's not an elf.
But I mean, if he's going towards
Awkward.
the elven.
All I'm saying
Well,
is like
I will say land near the Feywilds does tend to go because, as I'm sure you know,
I don't want to live near the
your-
Feywild.
Your
That's the whole
ancestors
homeworld.
tend to appreciate expansion and their own space. So generations
appreciating
ago, most of them did buy up most of the demiplanes. And like making a new one is possible, but just the outsourcing of resources, I don't know if that's the neighborhood for you.
I'm gonna go on record. You were talking all this shit about the Skaven, but now you might be buying something where your your neighbor could be a
That's what
Skaven.
I'm, that's
I
what I'm
mean,
saying. They're about to be sleeping with
You're
the
trying to
Skaven.
get into a gated community now.
Can I just so that I'm aware as he's like flipping like
your
back
budget?
through his keys, what budget are we looking at here?
Honestly, 15,000.
100,
15,000.
And maybe a trade.
15 grand.
I'll be honest, I don't have many options at that price point.
You're buying something in not next
But
to the
there are
Feywild,
options.
downtown Feywild.
There is one.
Jesus.
Why are you so close?
It's not quite the neighborhood you were looking at,
Why so
but it might.
It's corn.
fit your budget
Next
more.
to corn.
Next to the look, what's that? Is that Mount Celestial? No, that's the Brass Citadel.
You he flips through and it's a really interesting like multicolored iridescent key. Like every time you look at it, it's a slightly different shade.
It's right between corn and Nurgle.
No. I'd
he
say
puts
that's
it in and
more the
opens
changer
it.
of ways. Huh?
And you walk through, and this one, the last one was like an acre. This one's maybe like
It's a studio apartment.
this one. Actually, you know what? This one, it's still about an acre. Because it gets a little bit dumb to have a demi-plane anything smaller than that. Like this, just
It's got a garden. Nurgle's
it does. The sky
Shut it.
is black, but it's flickering with like fireworks of color. And every time you look, everything's just a little bit different.
I don't like this.
That's not weird.
I don't like this at all.
You're gonna
I'm just
close
gonna
on the
straight up
purchase.
ask him and ask what planes were nearby.
If you see one bird, I'm gonna lose my shit.
So this neighborhood, it obviously, for the price point, you get what you pay for. We're right at the border of Pandemonium, and if you go too far south with your immortal understanding, you will be hitting a certain labyrinth of mirrors.
No.
no.
Can I recall Can I do a religion check for labyrinth because I don't know what that is?
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, my
I
character.
know what that
I
is,
don't
yeah.
fucking know what it is.
Zinch.
I got a 13.
Yeah, it's Zinchi.
Zinch is all about these mirrors, huh?
The changer of ways.
Zinch, some people have described Zinch's dimension as a giant, like, mirror maze.
Do you have one just like a little bit more north of this one, and I can be a little more, maybe a little more.
Can we get like a 30-year fixed?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna need like a 70-year
What
at
if
this
like
rate.
every month I pay you a little bit more at like a fixed rate? With like a certain
You pay a
amount,
little more. That's not really a fixed rate, then, is it? Like,
Can we do
No, I
like
meant,
a?
pay,
I mean,
like, give,
hold on.
continue payments.
I don't
He's-
mind going a
he's
little
an
bit
elf,
smaller.
right?
Like we can do like a half acre. I can make it work.
half acre.
I'd rather do a half acre where it's less likely to get fucked over.
You're
But-
literally about to buy something. Like when you look out the window, it's Nurgle's garden. Like
So he's an elf.
keep
We
the
can do
window
maybe like a.
closed.
We can do maybe like 100-year, 15%. Take the
So bad.
It's great fertilizer for your garden, though.
I have. If you're looking more at like the 20,000, they're a little smaller. They're still not great neighborhoods, but I have two options at that price point.
Okay. What are the two options?
He's gonna open one, and it's this like
sugar
bright red, almost looks like it's burning key that he puts in.
That's not much.
It is smaller. This one's about like half an acre. The house actually is pretty nice, so it's already kind of like cylindrical.
So it's already got a little tower.
Is it made of
Already a
brass?
little bit. What?
Is it made of
It is
brass?
not made out of brass.
Does the key have a little red flag on it?
He might put one on. So this one, as you can see, the previous owner did start their own tower. It was another fellow mage. The neighbors can be a little bit loud. You are near the plane of blood and destruction. As you notice, like the sky is like blood red. The ground is like charred earth.
This one's got to be worse than the Tzinch one and more expensive. Tzinch would probably leave you alone.
No shot.
No shot.
No shot.
You get pranked constantly.
Yeah, that boy coming over to
with you.
borrow your vacuum every day.
At least he's not coming over to kill me.
What do you think it's gonna happen when you ask for the vacuum?
You're gonna wake up with tentacles.
All right, what's the next $20,000 one, please?
So the next
hate
one,
this.
you are an elf, so I'm assuming you appreciate growing things.
God damn it! Why are they all right outside the bad guys?
Because you broke his shit.
That's what you can afford, my guy.
It's like you're trying to buy a house on the north side right now, my guy.
This is the this is you're north of Lisbon right now. Is unfortunately what you can afford.
He wants the east side, but he can only
Man.
afford the north side.
Yeah. You can't even afford that south side, dog. Yeah.
You go this one. The key. It's like it looks like it's soft and almost like mossy.
I have a trade for you.
Oh,
For the how much was the first one? 40,000.
40,000.
40,000. You obviously are a man who collects keys, and I happen to have
Ooh.
Some lint.
No.
I happen to have a tuning fork.
You're about to just
Oh,
hold up. You're about to just give this random mage a tuning fork to the
Garden.
play garden.
Yeah.
Just
I know I have two tuning forks. I have Skaven and Nurgle's garden. How do you happen to have how many tuning forks have you come across in your travels?
oh. He's gonna like open his cloak, and there's just tuning forks.
God damn it.
Unimpressed.
Do you have?
As I'm sure you can tell by the real estate we've been looking at, I appreciate traveling. And I find this is much easier when I know the frequency of where I'm trying to go.
Have you been to the Skaven realms before?
The Skaven realms.
You could break into that market.
Say I have. I believe that's a demi-plane run by the Council of 13, is it not?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Great
Yep.
Horned Rat's homeworld.
Yes, it is. Interesting place to travel to. If you haven't been there before.
They're not very nice.
Is there a lot of tourism there?
I would think not. But you're obviously a man who can handle himself.
That's what
and
makes it fun. Though.
enjoys discovering the things that go undiscovered. And I can promise you, in the Skaven realm, there is a lot of shit that is not known by normal science.
And I'm sure so much of it is actual shit as well.
So I propose a trade to you.
Yeah, again, he can break into this new market.
I will
was out
give
here
you
negotiating with Airbnb.
a Skaven realm tuning fork, one of very few, stolen from the Skaven themselves for this demiplane.
Can you give me a persuasion check with that?
I should have brought one of my good persuasive people with me.
You needed your broker.
Well, I have a -2 to my charisma. It was on 18 and then it rolled to a 5, so that's a 3. God damn it.
Oofta.
I appreciate what you're trying to do. I understand first-time tower ownership is difficult. Unfortunately, in this market, that would be such a loss for me. I can't.
What would it take to sweeten this deal? What would be the over under for this tuning fork?
About 39,000 gold.
Ooh.
Amber, you can't tell me
You
tuning
rolled a
forks.
5.
You did
You
roll-
rolled a
yeah.
5.
He's only valuing this tuning fork at $1,000.
I mean,
I thought tuning forks were like
It's a
the
tuning
rarest
fork
thing.
to a shithole, dog.
Yeah.
You
No one's
rolled
gonna
a
want that.
5.
You
I'm
literally gave him a
sorry.
tuning fork to Gary, Indiana.
That 30 grand
Sorry
is
to
gonna be
any of our,
40.
We're
if we have
also
any
really
listeners who
sketchy
live in
about it.
Gary, I'm sorry, but like I'm not wrong. So.
Same with north side of Lisbon.
What about a tuning fork to a special garden?
Which garden?
I don't
You haven't actually seen the last demi-plane he was going to show you. You just saw that the key was like mossy.
Meaning he probably already.
Okay, let's go see the 20,000 one, I guess.
All right.
It's
he's gonna-
mushroom house.
I mean, you show me one outside 2 of the 4 chaos gods. The third is heavily implied, but we can go there.
The implication.
You go through this one. It's very lush. It's green. It's
Hey.
it's actually this one's about 1.5 acres.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of a tower, it's kind of like in on Solstein and Skyrim, how it's all mushroom houses.
Yes.
It's a giant mushroom that's been carved out into a house.
That's cool.
That's
With like
pretty cool.
another one out back that could be like a stable or a work area.
And which friendly neighborhood grandpa do I see in the background?
The sky is kind of like
Grandfather.
a yellowy green. This one he tells you is bordering on like one side is like kind of a yellowy green, the other side is still kind of like red and stormy. You are bordering on one side for neighbors. You have Asmodeus, who I can tell you he's a very
bro.
peaceful neighbor. He doesn't bother anyone. Very sweet. Kind of. You mentioned grandpa energy. Very grandpa energy.
Can I do a perception check?
Yeah.
Isn't Asmodeus? Doesn't he? He's the king of
I got a nat
the
20.
deepest
Hell.
circle of hell, right?
Yeah.
I got a
He's-
28.
He's
Okay.
he's the big bad of hell.
Yeah, but
Yes,
he's got better
he-
things to do.
Yeah.
I believe he's like trapped there though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's bound there, right?
It is one of the most powerful demons in the multiverse.
He's a heavyweight.
He is currently trapped in his dimension at the deepest layer, but you do realize that this would mean you were living near the 9 layers of hell.
Yeah, so that's like owning a house in front of Godzilla.
Well, no, because he can't but
I mean, he can't get out.
he can't get out.
See what
Until he
happens is
does.
you buy the house, and then the welcome party is just Keith David with the "Welcome to Hell, motherfucker."
Which is, I mean, that kind of rad. Be like, he, David,
It'd be pretty
why
wild,
are you
man. It'd be
here?
pretty wild.
I will say it is if you appreciate gardening or herb
Oh, here we
culturing.
go.
So I'm saying it's so good for fertilization.
What's on the other side?
It's perfect because on one side you get so
Asmodeus.
much dust and like volcanic ash, so the soil is very rich. And on not next door neighbor, but like 2 doors down is a lovely lush garden.
Is it the garden?
It is the garden, the Garden of Nurgle.
Have you ever been to the Garden of Nurgle?
In a garden to be
Not
the
often, but I
baby.
have been in my adventurous youth.
So you don't currently have a tuning fork there.
We tried to go once.
He like flips open and like kind of like out of his sleeve just like flicks one out into his hand.
Are those in high demand?
Not really. There are a few that appreciate the skill that it takes to travel amongst the dimensions.
Isn't it kind of nice hanging out with someone who does?
I'll be your friend, bro.
Hey,
Do appreciate it. It's always interesting to meet youngsters when they're starting out.
So you're gonna ask to crash on his couch till you get on your feet, or what?
I'm already crashing on your couch.
6 months max.
You're like becoming that like teacher's pet who's kind of a nuisance now. Yeah. It's like, dude, just go away.
What would you say a Nurgle's Garden tuning fork is worth? Like if you were gonna sell it to me.
Selling it to you. I know tuning forks in your dimension are hard to come by. There's not a lot of travel. The gateways have been erected and they are fairly firm.
Quite.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Really about to buy some real estate next to Asmodeus and Grandfather Nurgle?
No,
Is this shit really
a tuning
happening?
fork.
I think
Tuning
he's
fork.
trying to sell his tuning fork.
Yeah, so we can buy this.
For you, I would sell it for about 300 gold.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, I'll buy it.
All right then.
Dude, you're about to get ringworm every day of your life.
I already have a Nurgle tuning fork, so I'm about to have 2.
You're about to have double ringworm for the rest.
There's only a few of them, so he's trying to collect them all.
He's
so
trying to
that
monopolize
price-
the
yes.
market.
I'm gonna go back to that guy in the last city we were at who wants these, and I'm gonna
Oh,
sell
they
this
sell them
motherfucker
all?
to him.
Yeah, the resale. He's cornering the market.
You're literally scalping tuning forks right
Yes.
now. You bitch.
So, did you find your dream home today?
No, I mean yes, but I can't afford it.
The
so.
mushroom house is kind of lit, though.
Yeah.
No. I feel like all those medium options Amber's gonna use just to fuck with me.
Absolutely.
I think
I just want a nice place to drop my loot off at and put my feet
It's
up.
nice that you think that the 50,000 gold demi-plane is a nice option and not just a slightly nicer cheap option. That's
Which
the
one?
like 200-year-old fixer-upper house in the middle of Tosa.
It's okay. Maybe at the end of the campaign, you'll have accumulated enough wealth to get your retirement home.
I doubt it.
or find a way to make your own.
Yeah,
Kind of doubt it.
We're
But
gonna
it's
find a
like
way.
it's a nice duplex in Stalis.
the one on the
Nice
demi.
is putting
we
a lot
talking
of
about
work.
we talking about the 200-year-old one, or we talking about the one he's next to?
200-year-old.
Nurgle's
The one the
It's
Mount
Stalis.
Celestia one
Okay.
is like it's like
That makes sense. I was-
Yeah.
I was-
it's not the nicest side of town, but it's fine.
Does he have a tuning fork to Ulrich's plane?
To the Wolf Lord's plane.
I hope you go there and get beat up.
For real.
No, that's what the one merchant guy wanted, but I had to go do some stupid quest to get it. If this
Yeah.
guy just has it, like
Roll a history check
And I
for
hope
me
he
real
goes
quick.
there and gets his ass whooped.
history check. Ooh, I got a +10 in history. Got a 17.
Valhalla.
He wanted one to Mount Celestia,
Uh-huh.
not Ulrich's plane.
I thought I had to go talk to. I wrote down
I
notes.
think you had to
So
go
it was a
talk to
guy
someone
in
there who had
Middenheim,
one.
but-
Yeah, Kratos for Middenheim.
Yeah.
Oh, Mount Celestia plane. Damn it. Does he have a Mount
Ulrich
Celestia plane?
does
Get your fucking life together,
visit
my dude.
Mount Celestia. Like the gods do pop between. So you could get one for Ulrich's plane. That one would set you back. That one would be
Gregor's birthday's coming up. You should buy it.
Dad.
1,100 gold
For Mount Celestia.
for Ulrich.
Shit, I'll buy that.
Oh, I could buy that too. And then I could buy a
And then how
predator
much
drone.
would the Mount Celestia one be?
Mount Celestia.
What is this
Different tuning fork.
Side quest.
900
Oh,
gold.
So it'd be 2,000 for both.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
All right.
Is he willing to take 1,000 and a
What's up, Fred?
opal?
How much is the opal worth?
1,000.
He trades in rare goods. He can enchant it or something.
All right, I give him an opal and 1,000, and I will take the Celestia. And then I'm going to do a perception check on both of the keys or tuning forks.
Okay.
While this is happening,
Again, 18.
They seem legit.
I'll buy them both.
while this is happening, can I go to that store and use my, I don't even know how to say this, nauseous, marvelous pigments
Your
to create like the same looking kind of like doorway outside of the door, so that way when he opens the door,
There's another door.
there's another door.
Real fake doors.
Can
But
that-
it's like the
100% real
door
fake
to like a different like the
I would say you
know what I
could
mean?
do that. You would have to be on like the side of the building because I think the paint it has to be on something. You can't just like do it in the air. I
Did he do
think-
it on the ground and then prop it up?
Yeah, that could be done. Sure. Yeah, you can paint it on the ground and then lift it up.
So cool.
that'd be cool.
That's funny.
I want to do that.
Okay.
All right,
So
well,
you have 2 tuning forks now.
yep. Thank you for your time, I guess.
Of course. If you're ever on my side of the astral sea, feel free to visit. He's gonna flick you his card. It's in a language you can't read.
Does he have a rock?
A rock?
Yeah, if you give me have a rock, I can come to your store. And then when I do have the 40,000, I will come and see you. But I'm going to need like a pebble or something.
I think the card would work.
Just call the number on my card.
Do you mind just like proofreading this to me once?
With what?
Proofreading it.
The card.
You mean just reading it?
Like, can you just say it out loud?
Sure. He
It'll take 3 hours.
the sound he makes
It's fucking
is
black speech.
unintelligible screeching.
My favorite kind.
What languages does Jurgen speak?
Common, Dwarven, Elvish, Orc, and Undercommon.
And broke
You have no idea what this guy just said, in what language it was. It probably was a language. It kind of just sounded like unintelligible screaming and sounds, but there's no way this guy is just screaming at you. It also goes on for like 3 minutes.
Okay. And then we leave.
It is one of the
All right,
languages of all.
I'm ready to go home.
Oh, but of course. And he's going to pull out a tuning fork, and you guys reappear outside of his wagon.
Well, thank you for your time. I guess
Fargrim
I'll look
right
into you later.
there with another portal next to Fargrim.
A portal?
Another magical looking doorway right next to Fargrim.
I'm
who
going
is
to walk around
standing
it.
there.
He's just standing there like,
I'm over here like
Straight cheesing.
That's funny.
it didn't do as much as I thought it would.
So now that they're back, Kronk's gonna come ask. He's gonna be like, "Hey, how was your trip?
To me?
Yeah,
My trip?
productive. I mean, you guys went through a magical doorway.
Oh, yeah. He was just showing me his collection.
Collection of what?
Oh, just bits and ends.
Oh, okay.
Good talk.
Anything good?
Really expensive. I know you have a lot of money,
Yeah.
but I think you still don't have enough for
Oh.
most of the shit he's selling.
Challenge accepted.
Are you looking for real estate?
Potentially.
Kronk would just buy the
We're
one
gonna
next
do-
to Z.
Wait.
Where's the real estate?
we're gonna do this whole thing over again.
Well, what is your budget? What are you looking for? Are you looking for size? Are you looking for majesty? Are you looking for updated features, or are you looking for location?
I'd like to think Crunk is gonna be like, money's no object, and then he's gonna tell you a price. Fuck that.
No, I'm not gonna say that because I don't know what what numbers we're looking at
What
here.
the market
This is one of
I don't wanna
those
get
restaurants where there's
extorted.
no prices next to the thing,
That's-
and you're like,
You're a
everyone is in like full like Met Gala gowns, and you're like,
my credit card about to get stomped out.
It's a black-
Sir, do you have
they've got a
a
dress code?
do you have a good loving farm place for a lowly flail snail?
a farm for flail snails. I know a garden that loves flail snails.
Is it a nice
Ooh.
garden?
Depends on who you ask.
Nurgle tried to claim him once for it's a no-go.
Is it a nice garden for the most people that would ask you if it's a nice garden?
It's nice for flail snails. They like flail snails. That's about all I can say to it.
Oh.
I'm rolling insight.
Did you come across a flail snail?
Mind
Did you
your
get turned
business.
into a flail snail?
Can you plane
No, it is my best friend.
Oh, I would recommend not sending him there then.
Oh,
Damn, this dude honest as hell. That's an integrity
That's fair.
move.
That's reasonable.
That was an integrity move.
he does technically work on Kronk's
Nice
property,
guy.
so you
He's just like here.
wouldn't think
just
that he's a
passing
bad guy.
I'm sure bad guys pass through sometimes.
So you've got like these dimensional keys then? Different places?
To
You and me are going on a
little
5-minute
mini
adventure later.
Demi planes.
Oh. You got any keys for the Ulrich realm?
Unfortunately, the one on my person I have very recently sold. If you give me a few days, I can go back to my workshop.
Yourself,
and get
Jurgen.
Another. Unfortunately, I have confidentiality with my client.
Yeah, sure.
You check all 87 of those pockets.
Damn it.
Hold on.
That was my birthday present.
You sold stuff. You sold
my
stuff to
butt.
Jurgen.
I have confidentiality with my
Okay.
clients.
I'm gonna look at Jurgen and be like, Jurgen,
I'm already inside.
if you send me anywhere without me knowing, I'm gonna be furious.
Can I walk up and put my arm on your shoulder? Say,
No.
I thought you were inside.
we'll go everywhere together. And then I'm going to let go and walk away. But I'm happy I saw the fear.
That was not fair. That was
There's a
annoyance
little-
that you're touching me.
Little fear.
Can I telepath to him?
To Jurgen or to the wizard?
To the wizard.
You can try.
I will attempt to.
What are you trying to send?
I have a gift idea for one of my companions. Do you have a key to Zinch's realm?
Oh my
That
god.
is an interesting
Jesus Christ.
question.
So my Slayer friend here is on a quest to kill God. And I feel like sending him to his house is like,
Challenge accepted.
or Korn. What about Korn's realm? What about the Brass Citadel?
I do have such keys. I will say this will probably kill your friend.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the whole thing with being a Slayer.
If you're in the Slayer call, like that's their jam.
It's like
That's
a
my
su-
shtick.
It's basically got a suicide pact to kill God, so.
Wouldn't it be a tuning fork? Aren't the keys for your own pocket realms?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're looking for a tuning fork, but
Correct.
yeah. I mean, it's a weird birthday gift, but I mean, I'm just here to
It's a
sell.
little bit
them.
more of a death day gift, but, once we're done here, if he survives, he's probably gonna, need something.
It's going to
to
up
do.
the ante.
Yeah.
Zinch, I could give away for 900 gold.
Sold.
Corn would be 800 gold.
Also sold.
All right then.
Okay, 900 and 800.
I feel like the Zinch one is just like covered in like pink and flamingos, and then the corn one is just either made out of bone or brass.
Blood for the blood.
The Zinch one actually does seem to be made out of, or it's like coated in like iridescent bird feathers, almost like a peacock feather, but metallic. And then yeah, the corn one is carved out of bone.
Reasonable to assume that was a skull at one point.
Okay. Well, you know where to find me if you happen to also have a later Ulrich one in stock. That would be super cool.
Of course, I will send out my assistant, and there's a little puff of smoke, and a large peacock appears
Nice.
with little spectacles on.
That's cool. That's cool as fuck.
Jeremy, if you could go back to the workshop and try to find another of the Ulrich keys. Yes, to this Ulrich. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Jeremy. Have a wonderful day. He snaps and the peacock's gone.
I'm gonna take out my spectacles and be like, man, his are kind of cooler. And then look at the guy and be like, your coat probably feels a lot lighter now. We got some
Oh, I had
got
it
some
enchanted.
fun stuff happening
I
over
had
here.
it enchanted years ago. It's perfectly lightweight. It feels as if I am naked all of the time.
Wow.
But
I
not
am
to
naked all the time.
you who see me obviously
Weird flex.
obviously do not see me as such, but it's very freeing.
Okay.
Farnham doesn't wear shirts ever, so
Well.
Twoo and real.
If you need some of the fabric, I can summon Jeremy back.
Nah. It'll only slow me down.
Oh, do you happen to have? I was looking for this like magic necklace for like protection against like scrying. You happen to have one?
Why would you need such a thing?
Well, I don't like people invading my privacy.
I can relate to that. There was this one time with a wood nymph. I don't really want to get into it.
Nymphs.
An amulet of proof against detection and or location.
Roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Okay, I'm like fairly persuasive. An 11.
Nice.
Not that great considering I have a 5 for a modifier.
Yeah.
Woof.
Pretty dog shit, actually.
Pretty
No,
fucking B tier.
Potentially, I could have Jeremy find one. What's
mean,
it worth to you?
As a paying customer, I mean, I feel like my recurring business is pretty valuable, is it not?
That's fair, but is there anything else? I traded the magical and arcane.
Magical and arcane. What do I have on me? What do we got?
I traded in gold, but I also traded more
There's a
difficult to acquire. Things
could
like your secrets.
I could potentially
Your
trade in a
years of
ring
your
of
life.
truth.
He trades in years of life and didn't even mention that to the elf. Motherfucker.
Yeah,
I got
but
years.
he's human, so like
I got stacks,
it's
bro.
worth less to you. But like human life, that's pretty fleeting, so that's worth more.
This dude's kind of fucked up.
Is it though?
Like,
Wouldn't all years of life be equal? I just have more.
Yes,
you just start. Guys, good news and bad news. Good news, got a sweet pad. Bad news, I got about 5 years left.
The Reaper can't come to my plane.
Yeah, unfortunately, not really willing to part with too much crazy stuff, considering, you know, we have to fight God, the God of death. So we're going to kind of need a lot of the more important stuff.
I've got a decanter of endless beard oil. Is that helpful for you?
It's extremely nice.
I will say for 500 gold and a glimpse at your soul.
A glimpse. What are you going to do with a glimpse?
Understand.
What's your interest here?
This man's gonna destroy you.
I'm just
You're nosy.
since I've met you, there has been an interesting aura, and I can't put my finger on it.
It's
and
probably my billowing cloak.
It is driving me crazy. So for 500 gold and a glimpse at your soul.
No, thank you. I prefer my privacy. How about 700 gold and you keep your hands to yourself?
my eyes are up.
600 gold and a lock of your hair.
600 gold and I give you a ring of truth.
Can I have that?
I'm trying to figure out how weird I want to make this. 600 gold.
Neither of my testicles.
Well, worth a shot.
600 gold and a handshake.
Ooh.
I don't like that you are making this extremely personal.
It's like,
No.
have you ever like smelt something and you couldn't figure out what it was and it just drove you crazy?
Yeah.
I have that around you.
That's... Wow.
Still weird.
Anyways, how about 700 a ring of truth, and I will also throw in a extra fancy knife that I have. It looks really nice.
800 gold and I get to boop you on the nose.
Stop trying to touch me, man. No.
Can he even reach this man's nose?
Yeah.
I don't like this. And the fact that you have to keep asking is alarming.
Boy, being sus.
Yeah, like
Just try to cop a feel, bro.
no.
What are you doing, step wizard?
Yeah. Yeah, no. No, I'm hardlining 700, the Ring of Truth, fancy dagger, and how about a
Kronk, it's okay to want physical touch.
scroll of arcane eye?
Just let it happen. You might like it.
Deal.
Okay, thank you. Wow, what an experience.
That's like that meme. Like, I feel like such a very lucky boy. This has been a lot of fun.
Holy moly!
I want a boop on the nose.
Unfortunately, I do understand you.
I'm not very complicated.
Okay, so I
Throw.
will part with
Fruit
my ring, my 700 gold, and the scroll of arcane eye. Hey Fargrim,
Yes.
please hand this to the man, and I'm going to give Fargrim this to hand to him. While I keep a comfortable 3 arms distance.
I'm gonna take it and try to like get really close because now I do want physical touch from this man.
He's gonna like kind of like pat you on the head once, like to the side of the mohawk.
Yes.
Did you fix your mohawk after you aged?
Oh, after it's lumped. No, I have not had the opportunity. I've just been walking around like a little Slayer emo kid.
Tonight will be the night.
I'd like to think you see me come back out of the house too, because I've had some time to think about it, and I do want the mushroom house.
Oh shit!
I hate that. Now that you say that though, I do have all my cans of hairspray. I'll probably take care of that.
You'll
Can
get
I buy the
it.
mushroom house so he can't have it? No, I'm kidding.
Gregor, you're digging a trench. You have no idea any of this is happening. Oh, you've come back then.
Oh, by the Fargrim,
Yeah.
the necklace for me, please.
Oh, does he have it right now? I thought he had to get it.
He hands you the necklace.
Oh, okay.
Before
Oh,
you
thank
walk
you.
away and get too distracted.
And then that way, so Kronk doesn't have to close the gap with this man.
Yeah, I don't want to get close.
Can't let you get close. Yeah.
Okay,
I hand it to Kronk.
thank you.
You're
I'm
welcome.
gonna go inside now.
That was weird.
Just locks the door.
All right.
Jorgen, you came back out.
I've had some time to think about it.
Real
and
quick though, as I'm walking away and Jurgen's walking up, I'm gonna just go by like, dude, did he get like really handsy with you?
I keep walking.
Oh, you've returned, young wizard.
Jorgen doesn't
Yeah,
want to
I've been thinking about it. I admittedly did kind of like the mushroom house just a little bit. You know, it was
All right.
it was
Ooh,
kind of
mushroom house?
Now I did think that I saw some mold somewhere though, so I really think we should negotiate the price a little bit here, wizard to wizard.
Motherfucker, it's a mushroom.
You're not here.
You
That's
Let me have this.
fair. I do occasionally trade in
Penis.
other things.
Do we get a building inspector out there?
Would you take 12,000 for it? Just flat. I'll pay you right now. We're done.
I'll give you
No,
15.
Like, come on, you're getting a good customer here, right? Like, I'm obviously gonna keep coming to you. I got your business card. Like, let's do this. You know, like let
The price
be my
is
master.
20.
Oh, the price is 20, huh?
I do appreciate a bidding war, though. I will say, I would take.
Fargrim, I'll make you a deal. Yeah, actually, let's see what he said. I'd like to let him finish. Actually,
From you, Master Dwarf. That's the current highest
Master
bidder.
Dwarf. Oh my goodness. Flattery will get you nowhere. Just kidding.
I
Well, Fargrim is so into this wizard man. Something about the floopy hat just really gets him going.
I will take 15,000 gold
Fargrim,
and a happy memory.
Fargrim, come here really quick.
Oh,
Fargrim,
that's so nice.
Fargrim. I will buy it, and I will let you leave Gary there, and I will keep Gary well fed with whatever the fuck you want to feed him.
I don't even know what this place is. I just didn't want you to have it.
It's very elven. It's outside the elven realms. It's all foresty and mushroomy.
It is not.
It's
It
very-
is a demi-plane. It is an acre and a half approximately. Mushroom houses located in a quiet suburb just off of the Nine Hells and adjacent to Nurgle's Garden.
Okay, rewind.
I loved that.
Adjacent to the what? To the 9 house. Yeah, we're not going there. We're done. We're done here. I appreciate you though. Thank
Very
you.
quiet neighbors.
Yeah, I
Very
bet.
quiet neighbor.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, it sounds like the price is 12,000 then, since I won the bidding war.
Price for you,
Yes.
my young aspiring wizard. 12,000. Now I would need something to sweeten the deal. Maybe some of your intellect.
1 PP touch.
Step wizard now.
I have.
Have you found love yet,
No.
Mr. Elf?
No, I don't really like the cryptic genie wish trade stuff, but I have gold, and I will throw in an additional 1,000 gold to not have to give you my firstborn child or something.
An additional 1,000, so
Not your
13, which is
firstborn.
less than the first
I-
offer. An additional 1,000.
12,000. So what would make up the difference in gold on this plane? What would you have to offer?
I have a fun red corundum friend. It makes a little red elemental. You can use it to summon a fire elemental for funsies. And
What is important to you?
what is important to me? Getting this demi-plane.
Jurgen, can I talk to you real quick?
Sure.
Okay. I might be willing to help you if you tell me why you want this.
I just want a place that I feel included and needed, and I need a little house.
Included and
on the
needed,
prairie.
but there's nobody else there. So who would you feel like? Who would you feel included and needed by?
Asmodeus.
Think about how it would help us though if we could go here in between travels and like rest up when we're.
That's what we're doing right here.
Yeah, but this is on like people can find us here. This would be our own little plane.
This argument just did a 180 instantaneously. I want to be included, but now it's for the party.
Yeah, it's for the party.
Yes,
You're
Yeah, so
shifting
the
gears
party will
faster than
include
Vin
him.
Diesel and Fast and
it can
Furious.
have it can have multiple uses.
This guy does have like the best sales tactic where it's like, I know I have something you want, and I'm going to keep making you want to pay me more to avoid my sketchy antics.
just good business at
Yeah.
this point, dude.
It's really finessing us here.
I'll give him 12 grand and let him look at me, my real self.
No.
You just strip
I-
naked on the lawn.
Bro, it's like Clerks. He opens the trench coat and it's just dick tucked between legs, nude.
My real self.
Would you do me? I do me. I do me.
Tell you what, I can tell right now you are short of cash. You're obviously looking to do something interesting with yourself. You're starting out. I can appreciate that. There was a time when I was young too. I can do it for 12,000 gold and 2 favors.
What would the favors be?
At a time in the future of my choosing, I can call upon you to help me with something.
I would give you the 12,000 gold and 5 favors for the 40,000 plane, but not for the one outside Nurgle's garden. It's just we both know it's not worth 2 favors from you.
5?
Do I hear Nurgle's garden while I'm
Favors.
digging in the trench?
I will give you 5 favors and 12,000
You're on like the
gold.
other side of the
Okay.
house.
I will give you 5 favors and 12,000 gold for the nicer Mount Olympus one.
Nicer amount.
Did you just become a warlock?
Yes.
You just became a
5
warlock.
favors of my choosing, 12,000 gold, for a small demi-plane adjacent to Mount Celestia. This seems like a very fair deal.
Now, I do think we should negotiate like what these favors are.
No, you don't get that.
Particular.
They
Or at
will be
least-
sexual.
At least like what the like give and take here is on these favors.
Won't
like,
kill anyone
Well,
unless it's children.
the give
Unless they're assholes.
is that
That's
you.
negotiable.
The give is that you are giving me a favor, and the take is that you are getting a demi-plane for quite a steal.
Based on his interaction with Kronk, we do know that
Can-
this man's a sexual predator.
I'm gonna do a perception check on him.
Yeah, go for it.
for how
All right.
nefarious he feels.
Insight.
Insight.
Yeah, the inside's a vibe check.
I got a nat 28.
He doesn't seem necessarily. It's not like he's evil. Kronk just seems to have intrigued him. There was just something that like he just didn't understand.
I have that effect on people.
And so that's why it wasn't.
Enigmatic.
It doesn't. You don't get any like weird like sexual energy. Like this guy isn't gonna try to molest you, but he will call in a favor, and he's going to want you to do something.
There are no
for him.
questions.
He's gonna put me in his Magic the Gathering deck.
There are no questions asked favors. I need you to do this, and you have to.
You know what?
So
I
it's
agree.
not necessarily. You're not. He's not evil. He's definitely very ancient and powerful being.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of hard to get a vibe on him, but like he doesn't seem to be evil aligned.
I'll agree to this deal.
Yeah, you just horn yourself out.
But
For land.
let's cut it down to 10,000 gold and 5 favors because I'm
Bro, you're
only
already
getting stronger.
a huge. like,
You already signed
You said
back.
you agree.
Where-
Yeah, you already
all
agreed.
right.
12,000 and
Now you're getting cold feet, my guy.
You fool.
The deal.
Deal.
Is done.
So this is not Nurgle's. This is, you said, the one adjacent
is the one
to the
adjacent
Celestial.
to Mount
two doors
Celestial.
down from Nurgle as opposed to right next door.
So it's just a key, and it's just like the Magnificent Mansion, right? Like I just turn the key, the door opens, and I go in.
It's 3 doors down, and all
Yes,
you
but-
ever
Except
hear
it doesn't
is
change.
24/7.
It's always
Call me when I'm here.
it's always a
always
permanent.
that place.
Yeah.
You can use the key multiple times per day. You can choose who comes and goes with you through the door. So you can kind of like with the Magnificent Mansion, where you can be like these people. Unlike the mansion, it is not stocked though.
Yeah, it
stuff
only has what I have.
It only has what you bring here.
Yeah. There's no servants unless I bring someone there, create
Yes.
something. Yeah. It's just a Magnificent Mansion that doesn't reset and boot me out. Cool.
Yes.
It was the 1 acre one, right?
Yes, 1 acre.
1 acre demi
adjacent
plane.
to-
There was nothing on it yet. It's just a beautiful piece of
It's a
property.
little shack. There's
Oh, it has a little shack. Okay.
Can I
I'm gonna make this thing so fucking homey.
come over by him?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna shake his head and be like, "This was."
Shake his hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll shake his hand.
As you do,
said
I owe him
Yeah.
5 favors. I might as well shake his fucking hand. I shake his hand.
as you guys shake over this deal, he hands you the key, and you notice 5 scars on your wrist.
Oh shit.
I'm here for it.
All right.
Hi.
Are they vertical or horizontal?
These are well under my coats.
They are. Jurgen, you would know they're actually angled, like a tally mark system. So there's 4 and then 1 at
Yep, and then one across.
yeah.
This was weird.
Hi.
What was your name? May I have your name?
You may not have.
A man has
You
many
may-
names.
You may call me the salesman.
Okay. I'm just gonna put that in my notes that I owe the salesman 5 favors.
Amber won't forget this.
This is actually very useful for me in case in case you can't make a session. You're just like, oh, you're off. You're off
Doing a bullshit for my. That's actually
Doing a
really good. Yeah.
sexual favor for a deviant.
I'm fluffing pillows.
Yep.
Hi.
That's what we call it.
All right, I'm gonna go inside and do my spells.
Little one.
So you can go get like cool stuff.
I have many interesting things. I could call back Jeremy if there's something in particular you're looking for.
So I'm learning how to do magic scrim.
Scrimshaw.
That is a wonderful game.
Scrim.
Like this, and I'm gonna hold up the raven finger.
Yeah.
I'm gonna learn how to make stuff like this. Do you have like tools that can help me?
Oh, you're an aspiring bone mage.
I do like bones, so sure.
Oh, that's adorable. Oh, I haven't seen one of you in an age. He's gonna like really like gently, like not like pinch your cheek, but just kind of like
I allow it. I allow it.
Oh,
So can you help me out?
of course. I would love to see your wares once you get yourself established.
I can do that.
Oh,
I don't know. I'll find you eventually. I'm sure. These things sort of like happen. They just sort of work out that way. So I'm sure I'll come across you.
have my card.
Okay.
You can actually read his
Of course
card.
I can. Does it have his real name on it?
It does not have his
Oh.
real name. It does have a very long, complicated name that if you spend some time, it's kind of like Welsh, where it's just like all vowels
Gotcha.
and just like solid number of consonants in a row for.
I mean, I can read it, so like I would be able to just like say it out loud.
It's complicated enough that even with
Even with the
the
Zinch's
curse of Zinch, it would still take you a little bit to sound
Okay,
it out.
that's fine.
Kronk's gonna be coming back outside and see their hands exchanging this. He's just gonna shout at him. He's like, "He's a minor." As he's walking up.
I dig. I don't mind. But yeah, so you got. I'll take the card. So
This is stupid.
yeah, I'll show you my stuff when I learn how to do it.
I so appreciate. Honestly, just on that, he's gonna gift you a set of carving tools.
Oh, cool. Thank you. What do you want for it?
Your promise that once you are established, I will be able to see your wares.
Deal.
That was way more wholesome than anything you offered me.
Because I'm not creepy.
They find you more creepy, dude.
And I'm not secretly a demon.
Awkward. So now that
You also don't know the stuff that Ack might be able to do with this, so
I mean, he's got the book, so he's gonna have to. I'm gonna have to. If you come back out, I'm gonna be like, after I get my carving stuff, I'm gonna be, all right, bye, Mister Kronk. Can we
Yeah.
go over the book thingy? I want to learn how to do the thingy.
Yeah.
I got a lot of bones to practice
That
with.
sounds great. I actually also need to attune to this new necklace, so it'll be great. We can go hang out in the study, go over your book.
Cool.
before I leave, I'm gonna look at him and be like, Can I have your name?
you may call me the salesman.
Is that your given name?
That is not what I was born as, but none speak the tongue that I was born to.
What tongue is that?
It's something you may discover in the future. He's gonna like boop you on the nose and walk back to his
You got booped.
Snooted.
tent.
Damn.
His
got
his
snooted,
wagon,
bro.
which currently now looks like a giant like circus tent, but of like deep like midnight blue with like hues of purple embroidered onto it.
I feel like I didn't get anything.
This man definitely works the traveling circus of the Feywild, and I will not be convinced
For sure.
otherwise.
For sure.
I feel like I got so played that I forgot that I didn't actually like
I like them.
gain anything from him.
I like them.
Other than a
Gained
boot.
a memorable experience.
That's a good salesman. It's a good salesman. Where they give you nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, what else is on the card? Since I'm the only one who can read it.
There are coordinates for teleporting.
Okay.
There's a very long, complicated name.
Okay.
There is, and then like under it is like his little like wares for those who don't know what they need but know that they need it.
Oh, it's perfect for Ack.
Yes.
And then I'll scamper off after Kronk to go over the Book of Scrimshaw.
It's interesting. Also, this time when you look at the card, the name is different.
Ooh, fun.
Man, what a fucking.
This is just Zinch. This is just Zinch right here. He's
What a
Zinch in person.
Yeah.
I mean, no one's attempted to see if he wasn't.
Ack doesn't
Zinchian,
care.
So
Yeah.
you should care.
He doesn't.
You should care.
It's just Kairo's favorite.
How's
Carlos.
Carlos.
how's the trench going,
You
Gregor?
tell me.
Fortified.
I mean, how confident am I feeling about this defense right now?
I mean, the section you've worked on. Are you trying to widen or deepen or both?
I thought we were gonna widen it.
Yeah, we needed wider because
You were just
you
trying to
top
even
this
you were just
thing.
trying to even it out and make it
Yeah,
wider
yeah.
because it was sort of like uneven.
It's now like you're a different kind of athlete, so you could probably jump it.
it's true.
But like the average person probably couldn't jump it.
No shot.
I
not
could
at
jump
all.
it.
I mean, he's also got to redig the sections I did.
Well, yours were already wider.
Well, they were
yours
wider,
were-
but
they
they were
were-
shorter.
They were 2 feet deep.
Yeah.
Even it all out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta-
It's getting there. It's in like 2 hours. It's not done. I don't know if you're gonna be digging all night again, or if you're gonna be taking a tactical pause.
What does your heart say?
Tactical pause. Okay.
Okay.
Eventually, the sound of shoveling
Real character
ends,
development right there.
and you hear the clomp of boots
'Cause,
as
like-
Gregor comes back inside.
A tactical pause, so that way, like, if these motherfuckers do roll up, I need to be ready.
Yeah.
It's true.
True.
Hi, Gregor.
Man.
How is digging?
That's fine.
We had a weird interaction today.
Yeah, someone tried to touch me a lot.
No.
He was cool. I liked him.
Yeah,
This went like way off the rails of how I expected to go, but in just the best
Yeah,
way.
I just
That's
wanted
D&D,
I just
baby.
wanted jewelry tools, and then it turned into HGTV.
I got
needed
booped on
this.
the nose, and I don't know how I felt.
Man.
I was
I'm
confused.
I'm also eating
That's
the
weird.
tomahawk raw.
Oh, for sure.
But it's like one of those things where it's like, you know, we thought we needed something from him, but at the end of the day, we needed nothing at all.
Yeah, he was for those who didn't know what they needed, but know that they needed it.
That's right.
Well, I needed shit, and I got it.
You did.
Sounds
I
just
did.
like
touched.
I actually got like everything I wanted and
sounds
more.
like he was just a good salesman.
Yeah, he was really honestly.
Yeah.
I got it for free,
He's still here.
so he can't be that good of a salesman actually.
He's in the circus tent.
Enchant me.
You just yell that from inside.
No, I don't.
Are you
I
gonna
don't
go out
need-
and see him?
No, I don't need anything.
Okay.
Yeah, he can't be that good of a salesman because he just gave this to me for free as long as I show him the stuff I make out of it.
Oh, that's cool.
You know what's weird?
What?
So Jurgen tried to buy a property by Nurgle's thing, and I was like,
Am I in the room?
You know what? Actually,
Are
there
you,
is.
Are you in the room?
I don't know.
Jurgen, where are you posted up to do your studying?
Library.
Library. Where are you guys having this conversation?
he just walked in, so we're just
I
gonna.
kind of would like to go see him.
You want to go see him?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just had a thought.
After I said that, you're just not gonna respond. You're just gonna walk away.
I didn't even hear what you said. Like IRL, I didn't hear what you said.
I said.
Same person.
I was like, you know, it's kind of weird. So I was there for the whole thing, and Jurgen was trying to buy real estate next to the 9 realms and Nurgle's.
9 house.
Check it out. So I'm
Hells,
gonna
yeah.
bully this nerd when I come back.
I was
but I'm gonna
like-
talk to this man.
Right.
first.
I was like, why do you want that? He's like, well, you know, for the good of the group. I was like, interesting. I don't know. Weird.
Smell
right?
that?
Bullshit.
Smells like heresy.
Aw.
I'll be back. I'm like, I'm not gonna table it. I'm a nightstand it, so you know I'm actually gonna come back to it. But
Gregor, as you come out, it was interesting. Fargrim told you it was a circus tent.
yeah,
When you come out, it's just like this little, like, kind of rinky horse-drawn wagon. The horse is like tethered up by the trees a little bit, and there's just like this little lean-to of like dark, like seafoam green, and this old man just like smoking a pipe next to a
yeah.
little fire.
so I'm gonna. Greetings, sir. May I have a seat by your fire with you?
Of course, young paladin, Ulrich, right?
Yep.
Lovely to meet one of you.
I was thinking the same thing.
I mean, how do you know I'm covered in wolf shit?
That was
Yes,
that
wolf
was the
shit.
joke.
No, dude,
so I'm gonna
he's
sit down.
perceptive.
So I hear that you're a purveyor of special
Will you
wares.
smoke with me?
I'd love to. But before I take my helmet off, I'm gonna look at him, and I'm gonna be like, "Can you promise me you won't freak out?"
Don't get weird.
I have seen many things, young paladin.
Okay.
There are very few things that would cause me to
I'm
panic.
gonna pop my top.
He screams and then just starts laughing. It's just like very much like that, like sarcastic, like and then just starts laughing.
I like you.
Of course. Do you have your own leaf?
I do not actually. If I could bum some, that'd be pretty cool.
Are you one of those dudes? He offered, okay.
Yeah,
He
I
offered.
didn't ask.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
How strong
15
do you
gold.
prefer it?
Actually, I'd like to keep a clear head.
Not the fun stuff.
Yeah, unfortunately, not now. I literally, if we didn't have such a serious tactical situation going on,
If the world wasn't ending,
I would love to crush some leaves of old Toby with you, but I cannot.
Oh, it's
Young Toby, huh?
that's child stuff compared to what I can lend you.
some leaves of middle-aged Craig.
There it is with the child stuff again.
I love how cool this guy's being with everyone, but I go and ask for an amulet for my privacy, and he's like, "Yo, let me
Yeah,
just
but you
touch you."
Why
smell
are you
weird.
surprised?
Let me just get
Why are you
handsy.
so shocked about
I'll be
this?
real, dude. Out of everyone in the group, you are definitely the most sus.
Give me your hair.
You're 9 feet tall.
I just wanted
You're
a
9 feet tall
necklace, bro.
Secret demon.
You've
Yeah.
got an aura around you.
I'm not 9 feet tall. I'm like 7.5.
You're a
Dude,
7
saying
foot tall secret demon.
Your
This is
actual
not-
physical
yeah.
being doesn't even exist on this
I'm
plane.
just a different kind of athlete, though, dog.
I'm just saying, this is
sensed
not that
and it
surprising.
bothered him, and he was trying to
You're not
figure it
even
out.
Bro,
technically
if
here.
I let this dude boot my snoot, it violates my insurance clauses.
Maybe you should do it then.
So I'm gonna
Only in Matorka.
sit there. We're puff
You're
passing,
puff passing. Yeah.
having a great time.
Oh, he gave you different because he's smoking something different.
All right,
You said you wanted to clean
All
him
right,
up.
He's got a
he's
loner
fucking. I'm gonna be like, is that PCP?
Have you ever heard the orchestra of the plains singing?
No.
Would you like to?
That's trippy.
I feel
That sounds fun.
I got combat mindset right now.
Gotta keep
Do I have
it
any way
fair.
to like get in touch with you at like a later time?
Have my card.
Hell yeah! All right, I'm gonna take that, put it in my pocket. It's like we're gonna
run it
run
back.
this back.
The
Because
card
especially
is-
Gregor
Everybody's
definitely needs
coming
to
back.
expand his horizons. But I just can't right now.
I can feel the tremor pass through each other.
That sounds awesome. But before we get way too off
It's just
track,
like staring into space.
do you happen to have anything on you, like an amulet or a ring? Essentially something that would allow me to cast a glamour upon myself?
A glamour spell.
Yeah.
You're trying to hide who you are.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Big time.
Amen.
I have.
And it's the crazy thing is, again, it's not even that I'm no longer embarrassed, but
For your safety.
honestly, yeah, it's a security thing where going out in public, I'll find it easier if I can remove my helmet to be more personable, to hopefully establish like better connections with people. But very few people are gonna be as cool with how I look.
How long do you want the glamour to last?
Like an hour? Can we do like an hour at a crack?
I have a hat. Oh my god, it would look so good on you. This hat. Can you hear the singing?
A hat? Ah, man.
Strip
Will the hat fit under my helmet though? Because if I got to take the helmet,
need the helmet.
So how long does the glamour last though?
About an hour.
Because like that's
at
my,
a time.
if I'm working with like if I'm talking to somebody and I just want to like pop the lid to have a conversation, I can't pop the that defeats the purpose.
Depends on how
It's-
big the hat is.
It's match. I could see Jeremy. Maybe we can knit a little beanie. Yes.
Does Jeremy pop up?
Little skull cap.
Does he just
Where is Jeremy?
no.
He's gonna like kind of claps. Jeremy, I've had an idea. Jeremy, and a large peacock with spectacles on appears in front of the fire. Jeremy,
That's fucking sick.
I have a vision. Get knitting.
He should make
We're making a hat. We're making a beanie. It's gonna be knit. What is your color, sir?
black.
Black. A black beanie, enchanted as a hat for disguising oneself, to glamour oneself into whatever you want it to be. The peacock kind of gets like an exasperated sigh and like walks over to this little rinky wagon, pulls out some yarn and like with its talons begins knitting.
Bro, you high as fuck right now.
My whole thing is just like I'm sober and stuff. Like, I can't wait to smoke some fucking DMT with this dude.
this guy on?
Gregor the social.
I'm trying to meet the interdimensional elves.
Oh, you want to meet them? They're so nice.
But yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna like once I like kill these gods, I'm gonna hit you up. We're just gonna vibe.
Wonderful time.
Just gonna vibe.
We're gonna be straight cooling amongst the foliage. You know what I'm saying?
Foliage.
Straight booling.
Um,
How much would this beanie cost me?
this beanie. Oh yeah, beanie. That's what we
Yeah.
were talking about.
Yes, sir.
400 gold.
Oh, that's it.
Or the whisper of a dream.
You don't want to see my dreams. I'm gonna save you that trouble and just give you the 400.
That's fair. Do you hear the singing? The stars are singing. He starts like swaying in space.
Man,
Shh, the singing.
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna sit there.
After a surprisingly short amount of time, the peacock kind of just like nudges him. He's like, Jeremy, yes, Jeremy. Jeremy, do you have Cardettos?
Jesus Christ.
Not a sponsor.
Surprisingly, yeah.
I feel like Jeremy got everything. I'm gonna be real.
Jeremy kidded out, bro.
Jeremy's just sick of his shit. He just
I
got prepared.
don't think peacocks can roll their eyes, but if they could, Jeremy would be. And just like holds up this little like knitted beanie.
I want a Jeremy, dude.
My thing is this, dude. I'm gonna look at Jeremy and be like, "You trying to meet an interdimensional reef shark right now?" Like,
Jeremy just goes like,
is that a yes or a no? Jeremy, cock twice for no.
silence.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Jeremy's cool as fuck.
Check it out, dude. I'm a fucking. Randy's here now,
Just flopping.
Destroying everything.
bro. He's fine. Like,
What?
He's
What?
He's not.
he's not fine. He didn't land in the fire, did he?
No, absolutely not. I would
He's a
never
shark
do that.
on land. I would
Can you
never do that.
can you
Check this out, dude. Check this out. I mean, I can, and then I'm gonna hit with some create food and water. I just create hella water.
You're just
Flood this.
He's good.
Are we just flooding this?
Randy's Gucci now.
just douse. You just got
normally
a
it's a different leaf that makes sharks appear.
No, that's my dude right here.
This is your shark.
Yeah, you just seem like a really cool guy. So I wanted you to meet my friend, and maybe him and maybe Randy and Jeremy could become boys.
He starts speaking shark, which is interesting. You've
start.
only ever heard Randy speak shark. Shark language is a very weird language. I would say maybe orcs because humans can't really hear it. It's a little like kinda
Really
like
high pitched.
really low.
Low
pitched.
low.
But I would say with your orc hearing, you might be able to pick up some of the sounds they're making.
Okay.
You should know he loves you very much. But he's also choking to death.
All right, and he's gone. I just wanted you to meet him, but he's cool now.
He loves you so much. I am so surprised. Jeremy,
That's my fucking guy.
would you do that for me, Jeremy? Gah.
Randy consistently puts the team on his back, and he puts his body on the line
Yes, he
basically every
was,
time.
he was telling me he
Yeah.
was a battering ram for you at one point, wasn't he?
More of a steering mechanism. Yeah,
Steering machine.
Jeremy.
he's the goat.
Jeremy just kind of like shakes his head.
Jeremy, I'm sensing a lack of commitment. But
Yes,
just-
Jeremy, we should speak about your commitment.
sounds like y'all got something to work out.
Damn, you really just fucking outed Jeremy here.
I feel like Jeremy works
No.
really hard.
Yeah.
I'm a backpedal. Jeremy very clearly is an extremely loyal and hardworking member
Don't
of
defend
that
him. Don't
team.
defend him. Don't defend him. We will have words, Jeremy.
I hate this.
I like snaps his
narc
fingers
Jeremy's
and
telling
Jeremy
It's one
vanishes.
of those things, though. By comparison to the goat that is Randy,
That's fair.
he looks like a bitch.
Does
No,
Randy
no,
sew
no.
you magical hats on a whim?
He would if he could.
Is he?
On a
Is he?
You know, if he could, he would. Like we know that he.
Yeah.
But is he with you every single day doing stuff for you?
I don't think he even
I don't
has
think
the
so.
mental capacity to.
If
sew.
Randy could be with me every single day, he would. Though.
He
Like
could be,
these
but
are all
but he's not.
questions. Because I don't have that many fucking spell slots, player.
Sounds like Jeremy's just
Also,
better.
we're not consistently near salty bodies of
True.
water.
Boom.
or even unsalty bodies of water.
I'm saying. That's why Ezekiel will be rolling deep, even though he's kind of not here right now because he almost got jumped by a bunch of orcs.
Oh, no.
See, I'm just
Yeah,
imagining
that's
that you're
fair.
having this conversation with us around the fire because you're just high.
Is Gregor actually? Did he hand me the wrong pipe,
No, you.
or am I just like? This is no.
It's
This
been
is
a
dude.
very weird
This is
encounter.
cathartic for you.
This is me trying to process my anxiety.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a
like,
placebo.
but anyway, so
Yeah,
got-
he
you
gave
got
you just
secondhand.
like. Yeah, there's probably some secondhand going on. His stuff's pretty
Got a
strong.
contact high.
But you do now have a hat of disguise.
perfect.
You're basically able to cast the disguise self spell
Yeah.
at will.
All you got to do is lick his elbow every time you want to do it.
You just have to cover yourself with shit.
I've done that.
he has.
Gross.
He's gonna lean back and be like, "The symphony of the stars."
Okay. This guy reminds me of Gale from Baldur's Gate 3.
So I'm gonna be like, hey man, it was really cool. What'd you say your name was, man?
I didn't.
I mean,
No one
would you
speaks
like
it
to share?
anymore. I don't think you could say it. I haven't heard it since I was a child.
Oh, I could stumble through it for him.
Try me.
You hear this long, incoherent screech.
Nice. Gazoon type.
My mother used to sing it with the wind.
This guy's gone.
Yeah, this dude is. So I'm gonna register that he is arguably just not here mentally. So hey, it was really nice to meet you.
Oh, your hat! Don't forget your hat.
Oh, let me put it on.
Okay.
I'm not gonna activate it yet because I don't need it right now, but I'm gonna keep it on and then pop
You don't need it.
my bucket back on, and then say, hey, it was really nice meeting you. Safe travels,
Wonderful meeting you too.
and we will meet again.
This whole party was.
You have my card, right?
Yes, I have your card. This dude's cool as hell.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna walk back in the house, and be like, "That guy was great."
Yeah, he was cool.
He's cool.
But also, Mom's in such a good mood. Jerkin, where the fuck you at right now?
What?
What's this I hear you're buying keys, God realms, some chaos. You bought property next to the garden? Are
No,
you
he didn't buy it.
No, I didn't buy property next to the garden. Do you guys want to see it? You guys want to
Yeah,
see
you know
it?
what? I need to put eyes on this. I need to
No,
know.
dude, I'm scared you're gonna leave me behind.
No.
I want to take his hand, and then I'm going to use
Never let you go. Sorry.
I'm going to use
Okay.
plane shift, and he and I are going to go to the Ulrich plane.
Oh.
Oh.
Damn. Okay.
You guys are in a deep pine forest. It is a dark night. There is a moon in the sky. It is a waning gibbous moon.
One moon.
One moon. One
Some-
moon.
sums
One
up.
beautiful silver
crazy.
moon.
Thumbs up.
Gregor, you breathe the air, and it feels like home.
It's different.
There's something about it. You feel this connection in your heart. You're like, maybe
Bawling.
he did spike my weed, but like, oh my, you feel this like warmth.
That shit was
inside
definitely
of
laced.
You feel like you've come home. And like Gregor's never really had much of a home. And so it's this kind of like weird feeling, and you hear this deep voice.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Well, okay. A man from Middenheim, not from here. You know,
No, a deep voice from behind you. My son.
Oh God.
turn on.
Tears falling.
He turns around as Jurgen.
Yeah, you turn around. There isn't anyone behind you.
Go ahead.
All right, Gregor, I'm going to go take a 4-hour nap so we can go home. You enjoy your heart out, but be here in 4 hours because I'm fucking going home. So, and then I go lay down and take a nap.
What?
Okay.
First off, who's doing the trench? I should have got high. If I was coming here, I would have got high. 4 hours to work this out, but
While you guys
Sure.
are there, Kronk, you are gonna get your sending stone starts vibrating.
Oh shit.
this shit is all over the
I'm just
place.
hanging out with Ack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out my sending stone. Hello.
Oh, hi, Sir Kronk. How are you
Yes.
doing? How's it
Good.
going?
Great.
So funny story. We may have been kidnapped. We
Not
think
funny.
we're in Sylvania.
Very not funny.
I think we're gonna die because it sounds like they're planning to start hunting us. How are you guys doing?
Good. Why?
I don't know. Greenwood's here too. I don't know why he's here. But
the
yeah,
fuck?
come save us. Okay, bye. And the line cuts off.
Was that? Who was that?
That was Elian.
God damn it!
Now Gregor and Jurgen are stuck in another plane for 4 hours.
We got 4 hours.
God.
I mean, it's nighttime. We probably wouldn't be rolling.
After I saw them poof away, I'm gonna go by the other party, the rest of the party. So Kronk and
I'm putting my rock away.
Yak.
Cool.
Man, you had your rock out in front of everybody?
That's it.
And
Showed you my
with that, we are going to end the episode.
Man.
Fuck
Thank you for
me.
listening.
What a catharsis.
Thank you again to our sponsors. That is FanRoll for all of your dice and gaming needs. And VB Health
There it is.
for all of your supplement and nutritional needs.
Pretty simple, guys. Stay blessed. Stay boosted.
Do
Do that at VB Health.
Yep. Stay boosted.
Boosted.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Stay blasted.
I'm bluest.
Hey, blast.
I'm finna bluest.
Hey man, you get on some of that load boost, you could be blasted.
You could be blasted.
You could be blasted.
Oh, you
Blast.
definitely be blasting. Blasting something.
Yep.
All
All
right.
right, thanks everybody.
Shout out to
Hey.
patrons. Thank
Throw
you
it
guys
up.
for your
Throw it up,
continued
Fig.
support.
Throw it
We love you much.
Again, hopefully you've submitted for your t-shirts. It is not too late if you haven't. The form is on Patreon.
Yeah.
But please do it sooner rather than later so that we can make sure it gets out to you.
Really
Also-
excited to see these shirts.
Hopefully your characters don't die.
Awkward.
Bro,
No promises though.
But they will live on in our hearts, so
Yep,
it doesn't
hearts
even
and
matter.
minds.
Bro, I'm about to. No, I don't even want to.
Anyways,
Can't even deal with this right now.
Okay.
We'll catch you guys
That
next
episode was a
Bye.
whirlwind.
time. Bye.